where you feel the running backs will be catching more balls than you would have last year?
Yes, I do think so. We're going to be throwing the ball a lot, so we got to be ready. I think it's going to make us as a running back group better, become more of a all-purpose type of guy instead of just pounding the ground. So I think it's just going to make us better running backs overall.
Some of the plays almost look like it's just a longer handoff. Mm-hmm. Is that the way you look at it? Some of the plays
I would say it's longer handoff. It's just being more patient, letting the block set up, and then once the block set up, find the green guys and go.
But you're not going to be required to run these elaborate routes, right, as running backs. It's going to get you the ball and let you do your thing in space.
Yeah.
Health-wise, you look good. How are you feeling?
Haven't had any hamstring problems. I've been doing these hamstring workouts, like curls and stuff. I've been keeping pretty healthy, straight.
Is the coaching approach from Mike Jinks a lot different than it was with Revno? And how so?
Yeah, one focuses more on the pass blocking. They both are great coaches. They both helped us learn the system, from a quarterback standpoint. Both, I feel like, I don't know if it was really different actually, because they both emphasize pass blocking, both emphasize catching ball to backfield. But I'd say we do more footwork drills with Coach Jinks.
JT was talking about how far you've come as a pass catcher. Mm-hmm. What was your approach to get better in that area? What would you do to work on that?
I just did a lot of jugs and catching balls with Amon-Ra and John Jackson, doing tennis balls and stuff like that. And I'm still trying to get better in that area. I had a few drop balls today, but I'm still trying to get to the elite level in that area.
How often were you doing that this offseason?
Every time we had lifting, so it was often. It was pretty often.
And do you feel like there's a difference there in that aspect of your game?
Yeah, I feel more comfortable. It feels easier, so yeah, I think that has definitely taken a big jump.
In high school, you weren't asked to do much of that?
Yeah, I caught the ball 7 times in high school, to be honest with you.
And what was Graham Harrell's first message to you about how he wanted you to be using this offense? It seems like he wants all the backs to catch passes.
Yeah, you got to be able to do it all. So all the backs got to be able to do it all.
There's a confidence. The guys are talking how they feel a lot more confident this spring at this point than they did last year. Is that something you're feeling? I'm just curious why they would say that. I didn't get a chance to ask them.
Well, I wasn't here last week, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I mean, last season.
Yeah, I think I feel more confident. The system's easier to learn, so when it's easier to learn, you're playing faster, and when you're playing better, you gain confidence. So I think that's what it
is. When Jinx says he wants to have a 3-down back, a guy that stays in there for all the downs, does that excite you? That he wants to have a kind of a bell cow kind of guy?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. That all the running backs on this team, from the walk-ons to the scholarship guys, have a great opportunity to do. We're all competing, and like I said, whoever the best guy gets it, it's deserving if you want it.
What do you feel you've shown and proven this spring?
I think we all proved that we could be capable of that guy, so I think it's going to be a tough decision going there.
What did Coach Jinks tell you guys about that competition? Did he say it was like a kind of a clean slate because he was new here, or how did he approach it?
I really don't know. You have to ask Coach Helton. But I think it's an open competition. He's still looking at every guy, whoever fits the mold will play.
So your approach coming in was you're competing for that job?
Yeah, that's my approach. Just go in and compete.
Was there anything you learned you took away from last year? Once it was over and you look back on it?
I think it was a very humbling experience coming from your high school where you're the guy, and then coming here and not playing. I think it really humbled me. It taught me a lot. I got to sit back and learn and look at myself in the mirror and really wanted to know if I wanted to do this thing, and just waiting my opportunity. And when the opportunity came, I was prepared for it.
How did you process all that and kind of regroup and get your head right for this spring and this season?
Just good things come to those who are patient, and I think I was patient, so we'll see how it goes.
So were there games last year where you're just on the sideline going, just give me a chance, just give me a few carries and let me show what I can do?
Well, yeah, I think every competitor wants to get out there, and it's very antsy. They want to get out there to prove themselves because you got families to feed and you want to take care of people. So yeah, I think as a competitor, everybody wants to get out there to prove what they got.
How was your body change from the ball?
Oh gosh, I dropped like 12 pounds. I was like 242. Now I'm sitting at 230. So I'm like, the off season was really just watching what I eat. I actually gained. When I came in, I was like at 228. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened when I got here. I just, shot up in weight, and then I was like, well, I have to get back down in order to play in this offense.
And you feel that difference on the field?
Yeah, I feel faster. I feel stronger. I just feel better.
How's the approach? Is there any difference in the strength program right now with Aaron Osmus's approach to what you guys had before?
I think the intensity is a lot higher. Man, it was a rude awakening. Like the first 2 weeks, it was a very rude awakening. Something you definitely have to get used to. He's very intense, very upbeat, moving fast. There's no lollygagging, and he's gonna get us back to dominance. So.
Do you feel that was the biggest missing element, though, to the strength program?
What
was getting you guys fired up and his approach to the change in approach to the strength program?
I think it had to be. I think it had to do with a lot of the kids, not necessarily the coaches of the strength program. I think we were. I think we were complacent of the season before, and then once this 5-7 season, I think it really opened our eyes to that we just can't come in and do things because then we'll get beat by teams that we shouldn't be getting beat to. So I think that really opened up our eyes, and I think it's just it's been very competitive in the weight room. It's just a competitive nature all around here. But I think the culture has changed a lot since I've been here.
You mentioned your hamstring. Was that a problem for you last fall?
Yeah, towards the end of the season, it kind of got a little shaky. Then it would feel better. Hamstrings are very tricky, so it was kind of a thing. But I had to be careful. Some practices I like not running as hard because I didn't want to strain it. But yeah, towards the end of the season was kind of a thing. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Just lastly, do you have a goal, a target, the number you want to hit? Any kind of bar you've set for this year?
I just want to ball. I really don't set goals because I feel those are like limitations. I just play, and whatever I reach. But I just want to play to the best of my ability, my optimal level, and we'll see what happens.
What would you say the spring's gone about as well as you hoped it would for you personally?
Yeah, I still think I think I could have done better. I'm not satisfied. I feel like still a lot to prove. Still think there's areas that I need to improve on, and I think I think it's just been a lot better for me myself.
And then was there one tip or trick that Amon-Ra told you about catching passes, like it's going to help you?
Not using your palm of your hands as much, using your fingertips. We did, and also we did a lot of fingertip strengthening and stuff like that. So that really helped and stuff like that. So not catching with your palms.
Would it just be the two of you out there doing that stuff?
Me and John Jackson and Amon-Ra. So,
out here on the jugs, or
it would be out here in the jug. I mean, the jug machine was inside during the fall, but during the when we were lifting and stuff, and then it was all inside.